So this has been kind of a weird weekend. Started out Friday, my son's birthday. Went to pick him up from school. And right before I got to his school, there was a tornado warning that was issued. Pull up to the school. As I'm pulling up to the school, he calls me and says, "Mom, they're not going to let us go because we're in a tornado warning." I'm like, "What?" I'm outside waiting on you, as were other parents waiting on their children to come out too. One parent got out of his car and was banging on the door, telling him to open the door so he could pick up his kids. Finally, I think some teachers came out and was telling us, "Y'all need to come in right now because there's a tornado headed right for us." So everybody's getting out of their car. The teachers are very chaotic. It was this chaotic scene. It was uncalled for. And I think we sat in there for maybe 10 minutes, if that. Barely 10 minutes. And then they were like, "Okay, now everybody can go." To me, it was like the worst thing ever because it was so much panic and chaos by the staff, and it was so uncalled for. And to top it all off, the whole time I'm thinking, I've been in a real tornado before. I know what it looks like when a tornado is about to hit. And nothing about that weather that day said that a tornado was headed that direction. And even after we got inside the building, I looked on my phone and it said the tornado was heading southwest of us, which was like 3 towns over from us. And I was just shaking my head the whole time because I was like, these people have instilled fear and panic in these parents and these children for absolutely nothing. Because you have a room full of so-called educators, and apparently nobody knows how to read a radar map. So that kind of just kicked off the weekend in a weird way because I was feeling pretty crappy, I think, the rest of that day because I was like, this is the most absurd thing that I think I've experienced in a long time. And you're talking about these are supposed to be educated adults. And like I said before, I think we sat there maybe 10 minutes. I don't even think it was a full 10 minutes. It might have been like 7 minutes. And they were like, "Okay, now everybody can go." And then after that, everybody, barreled outside to their vehicle. And as I was walking to my car, it's just pouring raining. And that's all that was out there, was just hard rain. When we were driving, left the school and we were driving down the street, I did not see anything that would lead me to believe that a tornado had been in that area. It's just one of those things where you kind of have to say, wow. You have to say, wow. Sometimes people do not think. They just don't use their brains. It lets you kind of know who has critical thinking skills and who doesn't. But it's early Sunday morning, and this is kind of wrapping up my weekend. And Monday, back to school for the kids. Come Monday, they officially, I think, have 2 months left of school. And summer will be here, and I'm this time I'm really ready for summer. I'm really, really ready for summer to get here. This has been kind of a kooky, weird year. I don't know what it is about it, but it's been a little different this year. So that's it.